Hey there, it's Shauna. I hope you're doing good. This video is all about the moon in the sign of Cancer in your birth chart. So this is for you if you have your natal moon in your birth chart in Cancer. If you don't know what your moon sign is, I'll have a link below so that you can look it up. If you want to know more about exactly what the moon means in your birth chart, you can watch my other video about that. But in essence, the moon gives insight into our internal nature. It gives insight into our instincts and our emotions and our intuition. And at a deeper level, it gives insight into what we need to take in order to feel spiritually nourished and fulfilled. So if you have your moon in the sign of Cancer, this tells us that you need Cancerian types of qualities and things to feel really good and really comfortable. So Cancer is a water sign, which is always related to feelings and emotions and intuition and emotional sensitivity. And it's also a cardinal sign. So cardinal signs like to start things and initiate things. They have really strong leadership qualities. So for this reason, I always think of Cancers as the quiet leaders, and I think that the cardinal part is often overlooked with Cancer. Many people see Cancers as very soft and quiet and sensitive, and this is true, they are, but there's this like kind of bossy, like it's quiet bossy though. There's a sense of needing to take care of things and to start things and to initiate things. So there's like that bit of momentum and that oomph there. So if you have your moon in the sign of Cancer, this means that you have emotionally a strong desire and a strong talent for nurturing, intuition, and there's a lot of emotional sensitivity there. So when the moon is in Cancer, this is a very strong energy compared to other signs with the moon, because the moon is ruled by Cancer. So whenever a planet is in its ruling sign, this gives it more emphasis in your chart. This makes this energy stronger inside of you. So if you have your moon in Cancer, this is a strong energy inside of you, and this is uber emotionally sensitive. And what this means is you are connected to your feelings. Caveat is Cancers, they feel the feelings, they don't always express the feelings. So for Cancers, especially your moon in Cancer, there's a lot of emotions going on underneath the surface. There is huge emotional fluctuations and sensitivities. This doesn't always mean that you may express these. Of course, it depends on what else is going on in your chart and that kind of thing, but I find that it's more the feelings are happening on the inside. They are not typically always expressed unless you are comfortable, especially because this is your moon sign, and we don't always freely express our moon sign type tendencies. The other part of this is the emotional sensitivity. This, it's not the same way as like a Leo moon or an Aries moon, where the sensitivity is more on what people say to them. With a Cancer moon, there's sensitivity to other people's emotions. So this means Cancer moon is a very strong sign that someone is empathic, that they are clairsentient. You know, sometimes you can see clairvoyance and claircognizance and that kind of thing, but it's more like feelings and bodily sensations. Cancer is the water sign that's more related to the body. It's more of like an earthy kind of water sign, I guess, if you think of it that way. So anyways, so very strong empathic kind of quality. So you may find, if you have your moon in Cancer, that you can walk into a room and you can feel the emotional tone of the room. You can pick up on what other people are feeling and maybe even thinking. It's just like, you may even feel it in your body if there's something going on with someone else. So for this reason, really good for Cancer moon people to have healthy boundaries. And it depends. I find that Cancer moon people, sometimes a physical boundary is necessary. Like if you feel drained after being in a certain environment or around a certain person, having physical space from them is really good for you. And sometimes it's the only way that can happen. Sometimes it's just a matter of, you know, strengthening your energetic boundaries using meditation, Reiki, any kind of energy healing, etc. But the biggest part of this is knowing what are your feelings and what are someone else's feelings. So that's really, really important for someone with a Cancer moon, because there is such an emotional sensitivity there, and Cancer wants to nurture and to make someone feel more comfortable, and so there can be like an enmeshment kind of thing that happens there. The high side of this, of course, is that there's so much healing power behind this. Cancer moon is a really strong healing kind of energy, so there's an ability to hold a really beautiful, safe space for someone when you have your moon in Cancer. You can help someone feel incredibly nurtured and valued, and you can just help them feel at ease, which is very rare. This is a talent. So Cancer moons, there's a lot of healing kind of abilities there. So amazing for someone, you know, that's a massage therapist or a counselor or a psychologist or anything in the helping, healing, and even intuitive kind of world. Again, what I would encourage you to do is to channel this energy, to intentionally nurture people, but to have a strong boundary. And another part of this, another layer of this having strong boundaries, is that you need to receive nurturing yourself. So the moon, it works both ways, giving and receiving, but it's so important for us to receive the energy that our moon sign is in. So this means for you feeling really nurtured and very cared for. And my Cancer moon friend, I find that there are not many people that are capable of giving you the nurturing that you are capable of giving to them. So I would encourage you to have at least one person, ideally a few, but at least one person who can really give you that nurturing that you need and that you desire, and that is really, it's a non-negotiable for you to have nurturing, to have someone make you feel comfortable and at ease and at rest and that kind of thing. For this reason, animals are really great for Cancer moon people, because they give you that sweetness and that unconditional love, and it's just like, it makes you feel warm and fuzzy. So that's really important for you. And then, you know, another layer of this is to look at what house your moon falls in, because that's going to give another little layer of it. Someone with their moon in Cancer in, let's say, the 10th house is going to be a lot different with someone than someone with their moon in the 4th house. They're going to be totally different energies. It will still be that cancering, nurturing kind of vibe, but in the 10th house, it's going to solidify that energy a little bit. So there's more of a comfort level being out in the world and being visible and being seen. If you have your moon in the 4th house, that is even more uber internalized and more quiet softness there. So, and then of course, if there's any planets that are interacting with your moon that are next to it, or any other aspects and that kind of thing. If that sounds way too complicated, that's why I do astrology readings. You can do a standard reading with me where we go through your whole chart, and of course I'm also doing my mini moon manifesting readings, and that's where we can look at your moon sign in depth, and then we can also look at the new moon and full moon cycles that are happening for you in the current month, and how to manifest with those cycles based on what's going on in your chart. Those are my favorite to do. Super duper fun. So I hope this was helpful. If you liked it, please like it and share it with a friend, and make sure that you subscribe to get all of my other fun videos. And leave me a comment below and let me know if this resonated with you, if there was something that stuck out for you. I would love to hear from you. Wishing you a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Namaste. Mwah.